Strange sightings and mysteries no one can explain.
What's going on? Why are they standing still?
So prepare yourself to witness absolutely mind-boggling visuals that viewers couldn't understand. And wait till you see today's subscribers pick. Let's start. This video was posted on social media titled "Tree Looks Like a Human Face," and surprisingly, it wasn't clickbait. It was exactly like that. After the footage was released, the internet went wild. Is this some sort of glitch in the Matrix or what? The tree had a pair of eyes, a nose, and lips. It seems as if the person captured it at the perfect moment. There isn't anything known about the video besides this, but people have speculated that there is for sure some trick at play here. Rainwater glitch. These are two different incidents taking place in two different parts of the world, but the results are the same. The person recording couldn't believe their eyes when they saw rain falling only on one spot. In the other incident, other cars were in the parking lot, but only this one felt the downpour. I have never seen anything like this before. Honestly, it feels like an error in the system. There are signs for us to observe that our reality could in fact be just a part of a simulation. Tree grows through car. This bizarre video opens with a large crowd standing in front of a car. The sight seems a little fishy as the tree can be seen erupting in the middle of the car. Now, how is that possible? People claim that the tree sprouted under the car overnight. Believe me, this is the only sane explanation for this weird sight.
Tree. Just grow.
People in the crowd can be seen clicking photos and videos of the peculiar scene. Now, doesn't it make one wonder what came first, the tree or the car? But either way, this video makes zero sense. Creepiest illusion. This has to be an illusion, right? But the people online cannot seem to agree. What this was. A group of tourists enjoying a hilltop view witnessed something bizarre. One guy standing at the top appeared to be completely headless. His body was there, but his head was missing. When the footage went viral, some argued it was just his head hunched down. But after rewatching it, something feels off. The truth might be darker than we think. What do you believe happened? Real portal? Magic carpet, gateway, and unusual phenomenon are just some terms that were given to what was captured in this footage. A mysterious glowing rectangle was observed in Shandong, China that confused the residents. The dark shape had bright light emerging from behind it, which made it even more mysterious. But that's not all. 2 years ago, in Beijing City, another mysterious shape was spotted in the sky. This circle was also illuminated and even gained national attention. Later, the Meteorological Bureau explained that it was a reflection of the stadium lights from the closing ceremony for the 2022 Paralympic Winter Games. That's what they said. Moving ground. After Storm Babet swept through Scotland, a man out walking his dog came across something bizarre. The forest floor beneath him wasn't solid. It was shifting, rising, and falling, as if the ground itself was breathing. The storm had lifted the thin roots holding the soil in place, turning the path into something alive. He later said it was the strangest thing he had ever witnessed. Frozen fish.
They're literally What's going on?
The visitors in an aquarium noticed something way out of the ordinary when they saw a tank where all the fish just stood, motionless in the water. Not one of them was showing any movements. Before you say something like it's a camera trick or whatnot, let me assure you that it is 100% real. I mean, just look at them.
Why are they standing still?
Are fish real?
What is going on?
Ooh, what the hell?
In another account, when a man went to a pet store, he noticed that the fish there were completely frozen in time. One or two were seen moving here and there, but the rest didn't even flinch for a second. Floating rocks. Don't do what this person just did, because this glitch can be unfortunate for you.
Feels like the Matrix.
A construction worker was caught walking on rocks that are not behaving like rocks. With each step, there is a ripple much like how it happens to water. But these are pebbles. They appear to be in a semi-liquid stage, which is why you should avoid it. Think of it as rock quicksand. If the surface breaks, you can get trapped underneath. But I have no idea what this is, or how it's even possible. Headless Wanderer. In a bizarre clip, a crowd was going about their day when something shocking happened. A man was spotted walking around, completely headless. His body moved normally, but there was no head to be seen. When the footage went viral, people were stunned. It looked like a glitch, but how could something like that happen? The more people watched, the stranger it seemed, leaving everyone questioning what they were seeing. Glitching scorpions. Scorpions are biofluorescent, that's for sure, but these ones are straight up defying the laws of nature. The scorpion's body seems to glitch from black to ultra blue, and vice versa. It's more like a chameleon than an arachnid. Maybe it's due to an error in its code, or something else entirely. Strange formation. In South Africa, something massive was spotted sitting in the middle of a crater. At first glance, it looked like a giant rock, but the more people looked at it, the less sense it made. Some thought it could be an art piece, but nothing about its placement or shape adds up. Videos of it spread quickly online, leaving everyone questioning whether this was a natural formation or something much stranger. Mysterious box. As this motorist is driving on the motorway, his dashcam captures something that is more suspicious than a fluke. The box falls out of the lorry, bounces on the asphalt, and goes back in. But here's the glitch. As it happens, again. It defied the laws of physics because realistically, it should have flown toward the motorist. It makes one question if this really was just a mere coincidence or a glitch in the Matrix. Rising tide. Try to answer in which direction the waves are moving. If you said the waves are moving from right to left, then you're correct. It's a strange optical illusion that makes it look like water is coming from the opposite direction. It's a pretty neat illusion that has an explanation, but what about this next clip? The waves are creating a bizarre pattern as if gravity stopped doing its thing and created this display. Hairy tree.
Ya nada más. Vaya.
A tree filled with hair turned out to be a cluster of thousands of spiders, more commonly known as daddy long legs. Up close, you can see what these slender arthropods look like, and once touched, they immediately scatter.
Y así son millones y millones.
This did trigger many viewers' arachnophobia, which is why most don't wish to ever find out more about the visual. Frozen rotors. That's not a movie prop. This helicopter is actually flying. But why aren't its rotors moving? Onlookers caught the bizarre event unfolding in front of their eyes as they watched in awe and astonishment. People started wondering whether it was a glitch or a camera trick. It is in fact the latter. This is what you get when the camera shutter speed matches the helicopter's rotor movement. Strange anomaly. A glowing star in broad daylight? That wasn't normal, yet residents of California saw it with their own eyes. A bright light hovered in the sky, shifting in shape, pulsing like it was alive. It didn't move like a plane, and it certainly wasn't the sun. To those watching, it had to be something more. A UFO, observing or maybe even signaling. Then, without a sound, it vanished. Main creature. One afternoon, sometime in June of 2024, near Lake Sisladovsky in Maine, two friends were driving down a rural road, recording the calm scenery. That calm didn't last. In the distance, something moved, something that didn't belong. When they slowed the footage down later, a tall, hairy, humanoid figure appeared. Some swore it was Bigfoot. Others dismissed it as a prank. But either way, the idea of something that large wandering the Appalachian Mountains unsettled everyone who watched the clip. Time travel proof?
箱か名刺入れかな
A clip online left people scratching their heads. It showed a man in Hiroshima during the 1980s, but in his hand was something shocking, an object that looked almost identical to an iPhone 13. The video instantly went viral, sparking wild debates about time travel and hidden technology. If the footage is authentic, it raises an unsettling question. How could something so modern appear decades before it even existed?
箱か名刺入れかな
Forest Watcher.
There's something. Whoa, guys, right there. Right there, guys.
While setting up camp in the woods, an explorer decided to record his surroundings and caught something unsettling. From the shadows, a large furry figure stood still, almost as if it was watching him. Nervous, the man climbed a tree to get to safety, but by the time he reached higher ground, the creature had vanished.
What the... And it moved. It moved.
Some say it looked like Bigfoot, others insist it was just someone hiding, but the lingering feeling of being watched stayed long after the figure disappeared. Strange capture in Dudley.
No. What is that?
Dudleytown, Connecticut, has always carried a dark reputation, with locals whispering about strange shadows in the woods. On June 17, 2006, one of those stories seemed to come to life when a camcorder captured a ghostly figure gliding through the trees. It wasn't a person, and it wasn't a trick of light. It shimmered unnaturally.
No. What is that?
Experts at the Institute of Forensic Parapsychology studied the clip and called it unexplainable. To this day, sightings continue, keeping the woods shrouded in mystery. Teleported dog. This clip was captured on an empty motorway in Chile in the middle of the night. You can see a car racing down the road at lightning speed. There was nothing on the road except the car, but just when the car passed, a dog appeared out of nowhere in the middle of the road. By the looks of it, it seems as if it suddenly teleported right there. Now what is this sorcery? I, for one, think that something really fishy is going on. Possessed ape. In 2016, creepy footage was released from a trail camera near Klamath River, Oregon-California border. It looked like a chimpanzee at first, but the face and how it was behaving was incredibly spine-chilling. This camera was attached more than 10 feet up on a branch, yet this creature looked like it was right below it. This is why people thought that it was no chimpanzee, but Bigfoot or a skinwalker trying to take the form of an animal. Here is another shocking fact for you. In that area, there are no chimpanzees. Pub ghost. Now, this is some real poltergeist stuff here. The CCTV footage shows a man sitting in a bar when suddenly his glass of beer gets knocked out by someone or something. Everybody gets stunned by this unusual sight. Let's rewind it here. You can clearly see that the glass moved on its own, fell down, and spilled all the beer on the floor. Reptilian stare. This video, now hard to find and only on restricted sites, comes from a British show. It shows a man staring straight into the camera without blinking, not even once. His eyes aren't human, they're slitted like a lizard's, with no round pupils. His nose is sharp, and his ears stick straight out. The video ends shortly after, leaving everyone wondering what they just saw. Creepy CCTV footage. A security guard in India was terrified after seeing this CCTV footage. In the footage, a person wearing a single cloth suddenly appeared out of nowhere. The mysterious figure looked like a woman walking down the street, but it gets stranger when looking at the video again. We can see a frame was skipped. Now, either that was because of paranormal activity or something fishy just happened in India. Flying ships. Apparently, ships don't only sail on the ocean, but also fly above it. The sea line is miles below the actual vessel, or at least that is what it looks like. When ships are recorded from enough distance, it creates a mirage. That results in this, a neat optical illusion, or something the government isn't telling us according to a few viewers.
A man in England snapped pictures at what appears to be a large ship floating above the water.
You decide. Strange pause. What started as a lighthearted video quickly turned unsettling. A girl was laughing with her friends when she suddenly froze in place. Her friends tried to shake her, but she stayed locked, unmoving for several long seconds. Then, just as suddenly, she snapped out of it as if nothing had happened. The eerie moment left her friends disturbed. And those who watched the clip are still wondering what exactly caused her to pause like that. Haunted Island. Here, witness the haunted spell created by the spooky dolls of this island of dolls in Mexico. The place is haunted by the ghost of a terrifying past. The story goes that a man failed to save a girl, and ever since that incident, he was haunted by her in his dreams and waking moments. His guilt was eating him alive, so to help with his guilt, he started hanging dolls all over the place. People have shared stories of hearing the feminine screams echoing throughout the woods, but no one has been able to capture an image of this ghost. However, some have claimed to see glimpses of a ghostly apparition as she continues to haunt the island. Floating mystery. A man was filmed holding a strange object, and at first, it looked like some harmless magic trick. But then he began a ritual, and the object rose into the air, hovering without any visible support. Viewers immediately guessed wires, but no strings or tricks could be seen. Whether it was clever editing, a camera illusion, or something truly unexplainable remains a mystery. Sky Phantom. In Los Angeles, a strange video surfaced that left people questioning reality itself. The footage shows a dark, shapeless figure floating silently in the sky, with no sound, no movement, just hanging there. It didn't look like a drone or a balloon, and witnesses quickly ruled out those ordinary explanations. Some locals even compared it to a seraphim, the six-winged angels described in ancient texts. Whatever it was, it left people staring upward, frozen in unease. Floating man. In one moment, he's lying flat on the ground, and in the very next, he's hovering mid-air in the exact same position. The clip left viewers stunned, with many struggling to explain how something so surreal could happen right in front of a camera. Strange, smoky mystery. While exploring Redwood National Park, a hiker recorded something that made him freeze in place. A thick, smoky figure hovering silently between the trees. Then, out of nowhere, a small object shot forward, moving with precision as if it had intent. This wasn't ordinary fog. It seemed alive, carrying an energy no one could explain. When the clip went online, some linked it to portals or gateways, suggesting the woods might be hiding more than just nature. Infinite food. Take a peek at that. The mother feeds its baby a single red berry, and then another and another. It goes on for a total of 8 times. The most unusual thing in this encounter is the constant supply of food coming from her mouth. The berries just kept on respawning in her mouth. Is this a glitch in the Matrix, or has she found a cheat code for infinite sustenance? B-Wave. What is this mesmerizing visual display by the bees? This beehive is forming a wave that covers the entire hive. It looks like the hive has a heartbeat that is just pulsating after every few seconds. But if you spot this, it's best you keep your distance. You see, bees with open combs will create a captivating wave whenever they feel threatened. It is done to ward off any predators from attacking them. That includes humans as well. Giant shedding. Deep in the jungle, a woodcutter stumbled across something alarming on the ground. A massive piece of shed snakeskin. He bent down for a closer look and quickly realized it came from a snake far larger than any he had ever seen. Most snakes leave behind small, torn skins, but this one was enormous, sparking curiosity and fear as the video spread online. Uphill mystery. Near Mount Macedon in Australia, there's a place locals call the Anti-Gravity Hill. A video from the spot shows a girl placing a bottle on the road, and instead of rolling downhill like it should, it slowly creeps uphill. No one touches it, no wires, nothing, yet it moves against gravity. Many believe the odd landscape creates an illusion, while others think it proves something stranger is happening. Vanishing truck. A mountaineer was filming the sweeping mountain views when something unusual caught his eye. Far below, a truck rolled steadily along a deserted road and vanished into a tunnel. He kept the camera waiting for it to appear on the other side, but it never came out. The road was clear, no exits in sight. The sight left him uneasy, as if the tunnel wasn't just carved from stone, but hiding something deeper, maybe even a forgotten passage into an underground world. Invisible transportation. Am I freaking out, or is this woman riding an invisible bicycle? Before you say it's an illusion, look beneath her. There's only her shadow. What's more bizarre is that no one seems to pay any attention to her. Okay, that is seriously chilling, and pretty weird. Going nowhere. No, the plane has not stalled. And no, this is not edited. The video appears to show a plane that has seemingly stopped flying and is stuck mid-flight. Sure does look amazing, but it's actually all about perspective. The plane is moving in the direction opposite to the person filming. And not only that, it is also not going that fast because the aircraft is about to land. This difference in motion causes the effect that you're seeing here. Mountain giant. Daylove Daxter filmed what looks like a massive humanoid figure moving across a mountain ridge. From the ground, it appears enormous, towering above the houses far below. Some say it's just perspective, maybe someone walking at a distance, but with similar reports surfacing before. This clip leaves people questioning if it really is just a trick of the eyes, or something much bigger. Stone staircase mystery. Deep in the woods near a small East Coast town, a hiker stumbled on something completely out of place. A staircase carved into stone, leading straight into nowhere. At the top, there was nothing but a dead-end slab of rock, as if it were once part of a structure that no longer exists. Locals claim it's a leftover from an old foundation, but other staircases like this have been found in areas with no history of buildings at all. The hiker didn't stick around long. There was something unsettling about a stairway meant to go somewhere, ending in nothing. Hidden Gateway. High in the Dzungarian Alatau Mountains of Kazakhstan, explorers made a discovery that left them uneasy. Carved into the mountainside was a massive doorway, towering in size and eerily precise. It wasn't just its scale that unsettled them, but the strange feeling it gave off, as if it was meant to guard or conceal something within. What lies beyond that mysterious entrance is still unknown. Spinning fish. Is the fish breaking it down, or is it having a breakdown? The person noticed something was off with one of her fishes, so she got her phone out and started recording. And then, to her surprise, her fish started spinning. She posted the video on YouTube asking people for help, because she had never seen this before. And she found the answer, that she wishes she did not find out. It was due to a parasite that causes the fish to start spinning, and it's called whirling disease. Self-riding bike. Camera glitches have caught cycles disappearing, which can be justified as either photoshopped or technical issues when the photos were taken. But what about a cycle moving in the middle of traffic with no one riding it? Such a peculiar glitch in the Matrix was caught in the Netherlands back in 2016.